definitely, my fondest memory would be the Super Bowl year, and just a little bit to what Leroy said. You know, as I look back now, it's not the destination of making it to the Super Bowl, but just the journey. You know, and as you go through it as a player, you've got so much, so to speak, tunnel vision, because you got to get ready for the next game, you got to get ready for the next game, you got to get ready for the next game. But as you complete that mission, you know, winning the Super Bowl, of course, that's the greatest day, one of the greatest moments. And just knowing, as I'm hoisting the Super Bowl trophy, that my parents are in the stands, and I know my mom, and you know my mom, I knew she was balling, so as soon as I saw her after, she said, oh yeah, I was crying, baby, I was crying. You know, things that moms do, just coming from the situation of Tampa. And I tell a lot of guys that, you know, in Tampa, our best season was 5-11. And there is nothing worse than going out and performing or trying to perform at a high level and being out of the playoffs by Halloween. Yeah, we have the orange white shirt. So, you know, just, yeah, the cream they were nice though. Nice in the uniform. So, but just going from that to coming to Green Bay, and everybody to a man was so applicable. I mean, everybody was approachable. You know, from the guy in the top office being Ron Wolf all the way down to the assistant or volunteer trainer. It was a family affair that we really enjoyed each other, and we enjoyed the whole journey. So my biggest memory is just that Super Bowl year. There's nothing like completing the task and then reflecting on it and say, hey, you know, we bonded, and you know, this is a brotherhood or fraternity or some folks that, you know, I'm going to know and call on and be called upon for the rest of my life. So that's the best thing.
Santana used a great word to describe the bond we had during the Super Bowl 31 year and years after. It was a family. It has been a family. These are kind of like my big brothers in that family, because they got the chance to watch me grow up. And they're still trying to watch me grow up, still trying to grow up. But my greatest memory, and again, it kind of trickles back to the Super Bowl 31 year, is that I was at a real tough time in my life, and I was having some family issues away from the stadium, away from back in Virginia, and it was something I was dealing with. Through all the things that I had going on off the field, it was amazing to me that every time I felt pressure, stress, or duress of some sort, I could always call on these guys to help me get through. So they enabled me they helped me, they mentored me through all the stresses that I was dealing with. To go through that Super Bowl year, all the day in, day out practices and regular roar, and Mike Homer yelling at us, and yelling at me particularly, and kicking me off, whatever would happen, it was an amazing year for me. But my favorite moment of all of that was sitting on the steps of the podium while everybody's up top, passing around the trophy, and excited, and just going crazy, because we, at that moment, were on top. We were the best football team in the world. I sat across from Gilbert Brown, one of my other brothers, and I looked at Gilbert, and I'm like, we made it. We have taken all the challenges. We have weathered every storm. We have bled. We have cried. We have conquered together. Now what do we do now? And Gilbert looked at me, and he was tired. The defense had just gotten off the field. And Gilbert looked at me and said, let's go do it again. And that started the trip, Super Bowl 32. So I got a chance to be part of a great situation. These guys were the reason why it was so much fun for me.